Hi, I've been asked by a number of clients now over the last couple of years, which is the most valuable report in Xero, their accounting software, and how often should they be looking at it and updating it? And for me, there's a very simple answer. The answer is the budget variance report, but there is one version in particular that I'm referring to, and it's called the current financial year. So in Xero, if you select budget variance and then click the current financial year button at the top, it will show you 12 months on the screen. And what it will show you is it will show you for the months that have passed, it will show you your actual figures in Xero, and for the months that are yet to go in your trading year, it will show you budget figures. Now, the way in which we use this tool in our practice is we use it to put budgets into each client's Xero, and that way at the start of their year, so let's say for example a company had a March year end, in April when they start their year they are looking and we are saying, right, what is the profit that you are focusing on generating for this year? Now the reason that's relevant is because most small businesses, their first aim is to be able to remunerate the owners sufficiently so that they can pay for the things they need in their personal lives. Mortgages, children's school fees, their family, etc. Now, when you set that budget at the start of the year and that is your target, that's great. But what it needs is it needs continuous review and updating. But by putting that budget into Xero, as each month passes, you now get a flavour and an estimate for where your business is going. Now, I believe, as an accountant and a business owner, that knowing where your business is going is far more powerful than knowing where it's been. It also gives you much more peace of mind, in my view. So what we do is, as each month passes, we would say, okay, let's say your budget started the year with a projected profit of £100,000. As each month passes, Xero turns the month from budget to actual, so that after, for example, 6 months, you can now see what your year-end figure is that you're now projecting in the profit. You'll know whether business is getting better or it's getting worse. And you'll know whether the budget that you've got for the rest of the year is actually achievable. What we also do with clients is amend their budget for the future, given new information and things that they've learned as they've moved along and as they've gone along through their business. For example, if somebody has hired new staff and their budget is not sufficient to cover their staff costs, you need to increase it so you can now see where your net profit is going. If you've got sales targets to hit and they need to be higher, then you need to see those and need to be aware of those there and then, not once the year has finished, because that is just too late. And it's not using the live data and information that you have at hand in order to make proper decisions about where your business is going and what to do. I hope you found that helpful. If you have any other questions regarding Xero or reporting or budgeting, then feel free to contact me.